sushi chef. And Big Boss, his father was still working, but he was the main guy. It was incredible. And the restaurant is only by, so it's like a membership, essentially. They're just not open to the public.
All right. Well, we'll get started. We'll provide translation to both languages, and we'll start with questions in Japanese. Who has the first question for Doc? Questions in Japanese? We'll start over here to your right, Dave.
明日はエキシビジョンゲームで勝敗は関係ないとは思うんですけども、先ほどの試合では阪神が勝ってで、すごい応援もすごかったっていうふうにこのカブスの方々おっしゃってたんですけど、明日そういうことをもうすでに知ってらっしゃるのかとか、応援の日本の応援のすごいイメージとか、そのあたりをちょっとお聞きしたいです。
That's what we're expecting. It's similar to the Metrodome back when I played in Minnesota. Very similar, and just knowing that there's going to be 46,000 people packed, we're expecting a lot of noise and excitement. Yes.
We'll stay over there on the left side in the third row.
はい、でベッツ選手の体調ともう出れるんであればいつから復帰するというのをお聞きしたいです。
So Mookie is here today. So he's been really sick, lost some weight. So we were trying to get him hydrated. He's going to work out a little bit today, but he won't be playing either tonight or tomorrow. And then when we have our off day, our workout day, we'll kind of see how it is.
Last question or two in Japanese. Anything? Anything in Japanese? Okay, we will switch to English then. First question in English for Dave. We'll go to Jack and then Kirsten on your left.
Just to follow up on Mookie, is this something that started when you guys got over here? Did it stretch back before the flight? And is it something that you think could keep him out of either of the games coming up?
It started, we scratched him for, I think, the last day in Arizona. And so I think he called me that morning. So it might have started, I think, the night prior. And then that's when it started. And we'll see how these days go before we even think about making a decision for opening day.
Was there anything you guys had to think about if he would even make the trip?
Not really. The doctors felt that it was safe enough for him to make the trip.
Go to Kirsten in the first row on your left, guys.
For the position player side, is this kind of a similar plan like we were seeing during spring training, 3-4 at bats, or will they likely kind of be playing deeper into the games here?
Well,
we'll
sorry.
do.
Sorry
Yeah, go ahead.
There's 4 guys that will play the entire game. So 4 players will play the entire game. Shohei will probably take 3 or 4 at bats, and then the rest of the guys will probably, play 5 innings, something like that. And then tomorrow, 4 other guys will play the whole game. So we only have so many bench guys.
4選手は全9イニングプレーします。大谷選手は3、4打席。で、他の選手は約5イニング。で、明日はまた別の4選手が9イニングプレーする予定です。
Go to the first row on your right, Dave.
Hi. You're no stranger to the passion for baseball in this country, but when the team signed Shohei, did you ever think it would reach this level, the frenzy of it all?
日本のファンは野球に対してすごく熱意があるっていうのは知ってたと思いますけども、大谷選手契約して、このぐらいの勢い、熱意っていうのがあるのかっていうのは想像していましたか？
No, and I don't think that any team in baseball, American Major League Baseball, saw this either, as far as how they valued Shohei on their ball club. I don't think anyone did, and also you couldn't predict a 50-50 season either. But no, I didn't predict it.
正直ここまでこんなに活躍する、こんなにその勢い、メジャーリーグ球界を盛り上げるような存在になるっていうのは正直言うと感じて思ってなかったです。
We'll go to the first row here.
And this game tonight is going to be Shohei's first appearance in Japan in a Major League Baseball uniform in his career. You saw the reception that he got last year in Seoul, and that wasn't even his home country. I mean, what kind of reception do you think he's going to get tonight?
メジャーリーガーとして日本でプレーするっていうのは大谷選手は初めてなので、もちろん韓国ですごく韓国のファンにから熱い熱意をいただいたんですけども、今回日本でそういうことによってどのぐらいのファンの熱意っていうのは感じられるんですかね。
We're all waiting in great anticipation. Shohei, to be quite honest, in the last 7 years has represented almost single-handedly the people of Japan. And so for him to come back here in person, it's going to be an emotional night for a lot of people, I'm sure.
すごい歓声っていうのにはなると思うと、この6、7年間、大谷選手はある意味一人で日本を代表するような選手になっていたので、すごく日本のファンとしてはエモーショナルですごく盛り上がるような雰囲気にはなると思います。
Go to Rosh here on the right.
Dave, when you look at how tight-knit the group was a year ago, what part did the Seoul trip play in that? And do you hope the same thing happens here?
去年の韓国の開幕戦ですごくチームが一丸になったような感じたんですけども、今回の日本の開幕っていうのはそういう効果が得られるんですかね。
That was the start of it. Had a Seoul trip last year. One part of it is we got to bring 5 extra players to assimilate with our group. And also when you're talking about bringing families to spend time away from the field, go on trips, that started the bond for last year that really strengthened as time went on. But yes, and hopefully we build on that.
去年もやっぱチーム一丸になったっていうのは一つの要素であると思うんですね。韓国でもう5人の選手を連れてくることと家族と一緒に時間を過ごすっていうのは、ある意味チーム一丸になるためのいい要素だと思うので、今回もそういうのを期待しています。
Do 2 last questions. Second row on your right, Dave.
Dave, what went into the decision to do a bullpen game tonight and then piggyback Blake and Tyler tomorrow? Does it kind of help line things up for beyond Tokyo?
なぜ今日ブルペンで明日スネルグラスマンという起用を選択したんですかね。
The bullpen game today, the thought was to make sure our guys in the bullpen have 2 days off to get ready for opening day, and because we don't know how those games are going to play out, so to have them ready and how we can use them any way we want. And then as far as Blake and Tyler, as we look at the potential starts for them to have when we get back home, it lines up, a day apart. But instead of having Tyler stay home, he chose to come here to then piggyback to still get his pitch count out.
ブルペンデーを選んだ理由としては、今日投げれば開幕戦、対カブスの開幕戦に向けて、2日休めるという要素があるので、今日ブルペンデーになったのと、明日のブレイクスネルとグラスナーをピギーバックする理由としては、本当でしたらそのグラスナーは一応アメリカに残るという選択肢があったんですけども、日本に来たいということで、ブレイクとグラスナーが日本のチームに投げることになり、開幕戦に向けて、スケジュールがやすいということもありました。
We'll finish up with Dylan, second row on your left, Dave.
Dave, they've been playing this commercial on the screens outside of Otani juggling a soccer ball. I know, right, last year he taught his dog how to take the ball from the mound to home plate. I think I asked you a variation of this question last year, but have you found anything that he sucks at yet?
大谷選手の映像で、先ほどの映像で、サッカーを遊んでいるところを見たんですけども、そういう先生、So what was the second part?
About the dog, he taught the dog to take the ball. Basically, he found that anything that he's not good at.
で、ワンちゃん、猫にもそういうことを教えたっていうのを見たんですけども、大谷選手ができないことっていうのは、見つかりましたか？苦手なこと。
I did see the commercial of him juggling a soccer ball with his feet. I was very impressed. I didn't know he had those skills. Equally as impressed with training decoy to deliver the first pitch. And no, Dylan, I haven't seen anything that he is not good at. I really haven't. It's just really impressive. Between him and Mookie are just two special athletes.
Is that annoying?
A little bit.
大谷選手が苦手なことは、しばし見つからず、そのことに対して、ムーキーも大谷選手も2人ともすごいアスレチックな選手なので、苦手なところがないっていうのは悔しいかなと思います。
All right, Dave, Will, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Thanks for your time.
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、コメントお願いいたします。